Why do giant companies, leaders in their industries, get crushed by tiny startups with almost no resources? Why did Blockbuster, Nokia, and Kodak collapse, while Netflix, Apple, and Tesla took over the world? If you think it's just bad decisions or bad luck, think again. The real reason? The innovator's dilemma. A concept so powerful, it can make or break any company, including yours. Buckle up, because today, we're unlocking the secrets of Clayton Christensen's game-changing book, The Innovator's Dilemma, and showing you how to disrupt before you get disrupted. Who is Clayton Christensen? Before we dive in, who was Clayton Christensen? This guy wasn't just another business guru. He was a Harvard professor and one of the greatest thinkers on innovation. His book, The Innovator's Dilemma, changed how companies think about disruption. From Steve Jobs to Jeff Bezos, the world's top innovators studied his work like a religion. And if you want your startup to thrive, you should too. The Innovator's Dilemma, the silent killer of big companies. Here's the paradox. Big successful companies fail because they're too good at what they do. Sounds crazy, right? But think about this. Blockbuster dominated movie rentals, Nokia ruled mobile phones, and Kodak owned photography. They weren't lazy, they weren't dumb, but they focused too much on their best customers, improving their best products, while ignoring new, weaker innovations that seemed insignificant at first. That's when tiny startups sneak in and change the game. Real-life example number 1, Netflix versus Blockbuster. Let's talk about Netflix. In the early 2000s, it was a small DVD rental-by-mail service. Blockbuster, a multi-billion-dollar giant, Netflix even offered to sell itself to Blockbuster for $50 million. Blockbuster's execs laughed. They thought, who would want DVDs by mail when you can walk into our stores? Fast forward a few years, Netflix embraced streaming, while Blockbuster ignored it. Today, Netflix is worth over $200 billion. Blockbuster, gone. Disruptive innovation, the startup's secret weapon. This is where you come in. The key to success isn't competing with big companies at their own game. It's playing a different game entirely. Christensen calls this disruptive innovation. Instead of making a slightly better product for the same customers, disruptors create something different, often something that looks worse at first, but eventually redefines the industry. Real-life example number 2, Tesla versus traditional automakers. Take Tesla. In the early 2000s, Ford, GM, and Toyota dominated the auto industry. They were too busy perfecting gas-powered cars to take electric vehicles seriously. Electric vehicles were slow, expensive, and had limited range. But Tesla started small, targeting niche buyers with high-performance electric sports cars. Fast forward to 2025. Tesla is the most valuable car company in the world, while legacy automakers are rushing to catch up. How to master the art of innovation, your startup playbook. So how can you avoid the innovator's dilemma and build a startup that actually disrupts? Here's your 5-step playbook for 2025. 1. Start small, think big. Forget competing head-on with giants. Instead, target an underserved market. Google started as a simple search engine. Airbnb, just a few air mattresses in a San Francisco apartment. Small beginnings lead to massive impact. 2. Don't chase perfection. Chase disruption. Big companies refine what already exists. Startups create what doesn't exist yet. Ask yourself, what's a problem that's being ignored right now? Find it, build for it, and grow from there. 3. Ride the technology wave. Tech evolves fast. AI, Web3, blockchain, automation. Stay ahead of the curve. Companies that ignored the internet in the 2000s died. Don't make that mistake. 4. Keep experimenting, fail fast, learn faster. Jeff Bezos says, if you double the number of experiments, you double your innovation. Test ideas, break things, learn quickly, pivot if necessary. Startups that evolve survive. Those that don't, won't. 5. Be ready to kill your own success. Christensen warns, if you don't disrupt yourself, someone else will. Apple killed the iPod with the iPhone. Amazon launched Kindle to compete with their own book business. Always be thinking, what's next? Will you be the next disruptor? Here's the truth. The world isn't waiting for the next Apple, Tesla, or Netflix. It's waiting for you. Will you disrupt the game or be disrupted? The choice is yours. If this video sparked something in you, don't just watch, take action. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and share this with your fellow entrepreneurs. The future of innovation, it starts with you.